The title of today's seminar is The Secrets to Successful Dating and Relationships. The Secrets to Successful Dating and Relationships. The idea came when I was talking with Daniel, and I started remembering all the issues in my youth with dating. They're always, and I particularly be talking about it from a male point of view. There was always a good-looking guy who was very smooth and a good dancer and funny, and that guy would be just picking up girls one after the other. They would just flock around him. That's not the average guy. It certainly wasn't me. Of course, that guy was a double-edged sword, because later on, if he became with one woman, or married, women might still be flocking to him, and more temptations would be thrown in his path. So for those of you who don't have women flocking to you, that's the positive side of it, so that when you're married or you're in a monogamous relationship, it's going to be less of an issue in terms of setting up jealousy or temptations or whatever. Now, I was born in 1941, so in the 50s, there was the idea of pickup lines. So they would say, well, you got to say this, or you had some idea what you're going to say to a girl. Oh, don't I know you? Or there'd be something, you know, and it's just trying to pick up. So that, again, there were guys that wherever they were, they could make a connection with a woman, a relationship would develop. But for most of us, that was not the case. The one piece of advice that nobody gave me that I'm going to give to you is the most profound part of the secret to dating and to relationship is this: be yourself. You have the right to be you, as long as the expression of you is done in a respectfully real manner. That is, with kindness, with wisdom, and respect of boundaries. So I'm starting off by giving you one of the main secrets. You have the right to be you. And we're going to go into that power thought. We're going to go into what that means, all the manifestations of that. Because, and why am I telling you this? Because most people feel like, well, they got to be acting like that cool guy that's picking up all those girls. It's got to be like that cool actor that, you know, 007, and all these women are just falling at his feet. And that's not going to be us. It's going to be, you know, 007 and a couple of cool guys. And they're in the minority, and again, it's a double-edged sword. So you have the right to be yourself. And what's going to happen with that? A lot of girls aren't going to like you. A lot of girls aren't going to be attracted to you. And you know what? That's fine. In fact, that's great. But if somebody who is drawn to you, there will be somebody who is drawn to you, to your realness, to your good qualities, your kindness, your lovingness, your compassion, your generosity. So to become a magnet, attracting women, develop good attributes. Develop the attribute of kindness, generosity, courtesy. Courtesy. I don't mean just standardized politeness, opening and shutting a door for a lady. That's fine. That's good. But truly taking an interest in her reality. Very important. Taking an interest in her. Most guys are so much into wanting to impress a woman, they just go on and talk about themselves, and you have an interest, a genuine interest in her reality. And I'm talking about whether you're just getting into the dating or you've been married and divorced and dating. One of the keys is a genuine interest in this other human being. Otherwise, you're just going to be talking about yourself, and after a while, that gets old. So it has to be genuine. Now, sometimes there is a definite chemistry.